Yeah, back when I remember this place in the 80s.
I miss the old King. Back in my day.
Back in the day. You just had to talk to people.
Isn't that like the best shirt?
It really is. He's been over and over right now. I have
That means it's clear for us to pull away. Are you guys ready? Woo! Let's go see a movie studio. My name is Paul. Hi.
Hi, Paul.
Hi. I'm going to be your guide around the studio. Mario is going to drive us around. Say hi to Mario.
Hi, Mario.
He waved. There's somebody who's going to give our tour a quick introduction. He's the host of The Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hi there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour. I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'll be making sure that you get through this experience in one piece. You've got the very best guide.
His name's Paul.
And the greatest driver.
His name's Mario.
You're the best. I love that. Even though
Our guide, Paul.
owes me $5. I know you guys are excited to get on the tour, but first, a few safety rules.
We do have some safety rules for our trip. If at any time during the tour you need immediate assistance, you have a medical emergency, you've dropped something important off the side of the tram, you're experiencing sound or video issues, reach up and pull down on that red emergency cord that runs down the center of the tram ceiling. When you pull down on the cord, when we're in a safe area to do it, Mario will stop. I'll come back, I'll see what you need help with. Otherwise, throughout the entire tour, please remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the tram. Please no smoking on board. That includes vaping. Have your cameras and phones ready to take pictures of things like Super Nintendo World, which you get a picture of over here on the right side of the tram. But there will be sudden tram movements. Hold on to your belongings so you don't drop them. There's going to be loud noises, fire effects, and water effects, so keep an eye on your items so they don't get wet. And because you're sitting very close to a lot of people, please don't use selfie sticks on the tour. A lot of people are pointing out this construction on the left side of the tram. We are building a new roller coaster. This is Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift that opens tomorrow.
Oh.
A lot of work. Next year. This is a real fire station on the right. These are real firefighters, real heroes that work here on the lot out of Station 51. Our studio got started back in 1912. That's when our founder, Carl Laemmle, started Universal Pictures in New York. And the company moved to California a couple years later in 1915. So this year we're celebrating 110 years of the studio being in California. It takes us about 45 minutes to drive around the studio to show you where we do our productions. The first sound stage we're about to drive by on the left is the oldest stage on the lot. Stage 12 was built in 1928. Frankenstein filmed inside the stage. Back in 1931, that's where they built the inside of the laboratory where Frankenstein created the monster. And Dracula filmed in that stage the same year. All of these movies filmed in stage 12. Stage 11 on the left side of the tram, the doors are open, the stage is currently empty. They just wrapped up season 4 of Hacks inside that stage. So now that they're on hiatus, now that they're on their break, they took all the sets out of the stage so they can use that for other productions while they're on break. The last 2 stages on the left, 8 and 7, are 2 of 3 stages that are used for our drama series Bel Air with Jabari Banks and Ollie Charlatan. Bel Air streams on Peacock, which is a streaming service that has a lot of our content, a lot of Universal movies and television shows. The third soundstage that's used for Bel Air is 14 off to the left. But Bel Air isn't filming right now. They've been on break for about 2 months now. They're on hiatus, but they've got crew inside the stages getting the sets ready for when the show returns. We are driving around a movie studio right now. It is not uncommon for us to sometimes see celebrities on the tour. Guests normally see famous people before I do. I'm facing backwards, so if you guys see somebody famous, you should point at them and yell at them. Take their picture. I think they like when people do that. I am not 100% sure. I need to keep looking around as we're driving by all the sound stages, because right above every soundstage entrance door, there's a red light. It's kind of like a jar light. And if we drive by any soundstage and the red light is on or flashing, they're not rehearsing, they're filming. And in a situation like that, it turns into a quiet zone for me. I do need to turn off the sound. So if I stop talking suddenly, it's because I see a light on. The stage that we're passing by now is used for the comedy series Loot. That stars Maya Rudolph, and they're working on season 3 right now. Everybody probably knows who these statues are on the left side of the tram. They are minions. Do you know their names? Bob. Kevin is a minion, but not one of those minions. Bob. Stuart. Bob and Stuart. They starred in Despicable Me 4, one of our family films. We've got a statue for another one of our family productions, Ted. It's not a family film. I was checking to see if you're listening. Ted has a TV show that films on the lot, and Seth MacFarlane, who directed the 2 movies, Ted and Ted 2, is going to tell you a little bit about it.
Hi everyone, Seth MacFarlane here, and I'm excited to share with you a behind-the-scenes look at my Peacock original event series, TED. It's a prequel series set in 1993. And that means our skilled craftspeople had to build a high school, a house, and even recreate downtown Boston as it looked back in the day, using exterior sets and facades that you're about to see on the tour. But I should warn you, TED is intended for mature audiences only. So grown-ups, tell the kids to go in the other room before you watch. Oh, come on!
The part of the backlot that they use as Boston for TED is our New York City street sets, where they're doing Suits LA today. And we are about to come up to our first quiet zone. I'm going to turn off the sound just for about 1 minute until we get inside of a sound stage up ahead. So we're going to be passing by some sets coming up on the left side of the tram. I'm not sure if they're going to be filming right at the end of the street or if they're filming around the corner, but close enough that you would hear my voice over the speakers. I'll be right back. I want to ask everybody to remain seated and keep your arms and legs inside the tram and put on your 3D glasses, because we're about to drive through Skull Island where King Kong lives. us. Thank you, King Kong. Now go ahead and take off your 3D glasses. Hold on to those 3D glasses because you are going to need them later for another one of our special effects. I'll let you know when to put them on. And when we're leaving King Kong, we are going to be passing by the Suits LA sets again. So they have requested that I turn off the sound. This time it might be a little longer, maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes or so. I'll be back as soon as they let me know it's okay. Okay, thank you for your patience. They wanted me to wait till I got right here. There are some stages off to the left where we film The Voice, and The Voice just recently wrapped up season 26. One of the voice coaches from last season was Reba McEntire, and she also films her comedy series Happy's Place on the lot for NBC, and that film inside the stage is right next to The Voice. Happy's Place is done in 32 and 33. This body of water that's next to us, that was used as the Black Lagoon back in 1954 in our 3D film, The Creature from the Black Lagoon. If you look up at the monitors, that's our backlot right there. The film starred Julie Adams and Rico Browning as the creature, also known as the Gill Man in the film. And this movie is just part of our legacy of classic monster movies that goes back to 1923 when we built sets on the lot for The Hunchback of Notre Dame, the original silent version with Lon Chaney. Our horror movie tradition continues later this year. In May, we're going to be opening Dark Universe at Universal Epic Universe out in Orlando. And Dark Universe celebrates over 100 years of Universal Classic Monsters, which actually started here on our backlot over on the right side of the tram. This part of our backlot is called Little Europe, and this is the area where they filmed The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, The Wolfman, The Invisible Man. All those classic horror movies would have a scene out here with a big mob of angry villagers, and they've got torches and bloodhounds, and they're marching through the village. This is how it looked back in the 1930s.
He's in the woods. Get out of that house. Raise all the men you can, lock the women indoors, and wait for me here. Are you ready? Take your torches and go!
The sets that we use for those horror movies are the same sets that we'd use in our comedy series, The Good Place, with Kristen Bell and Ted Danson. They filmed out here for 4 years. Now at this point, we're a little bit past the halfway mark of the tour. So we've got maybe 20 minutes left of the trip. And whenever we get to the halfway mark, we always give everybody a reminder to remain seated throughout the tour. If you're taking a picture and you've dropped your phone off the tram, that happens a lot. You can't wait to the end of the tour to use the restroom. Please don't jump off the tram. Pull the red cord. We can stop when it's safe. I'll come back. I'll see what you need help with. We want to make sure you stay safe at all times. There's a house over on the left side of the tram. Nobody lives in that house. That's a set that was originally built for a talk show. That was built for Home and Family. Now we use it for Bel Air. And it's not the house where Will and Uncle Phil and Carlton live, the main characters of the show. This is the influencer's house. And most of the sets that we're driving past today are facades. They're outer shells. So they'll build the fronts of the sets, they build the sides of the sets, they make them look very realistic, but they're basically empty on the inside. So if you're watching a movie or a TV show, and you see a character walk through the front door of one of our backlot sets, once they step inside the set, they turn, they close the door, and they cut. They stop filming. On another day, they go inside of a soundstage. And they shoot the interior scenes inside the stages because in those buildings they have a lot better control over the weather, the lighting, the sound. That house is a little different than most of the other sets. That's not a facade, that's a practical set. That can be used for both indoor and outdoor scenes. That's not common. They normally don't build an entire house for production. Now, we experienced just a moment ago what they're able to do on the backlot, how they're able to film when we've got trams driving around all day long. They just tell us to turn off the sound as we're driving by. But also, as we're passing by all the movie sets where they're filming, they'll have a security guard stand on each corner of the set that they're using. And the security guards have red flags. And when the director calls action, the cameras start rolling, all the security guards will hold up their flags. This makes us stop the tram as well to make sure that we're not driving by in the background of the shot. So a little bit later, they might stop us again for the filming of The Burbs, which is shooting on our backlot. Sometimes we'll do a movie or a television show and the characters visit a movie studio. So in those situations, they purposely get our trams driving by. These are some examples. Now we do have an opportunity to take you through one of our sound stages right now. Sound stage 50 is all dressed up to look like a subway station. We're going to be stopping inside the stage for a moment. We're going to give you time to get some pictures of the set. There's a track on the left side of the tram. It runs the whole length of the stage. They built 2 cars of a subway train. They can roll that set back and forth on the track to get as many shots as they need. Hold on a second. That's an earthquake. Oh no! Survived earthquake, the big one.
I mean, damn.
This attraction opened back in 1989, but it was based on one of our hit films from the 70s. The film was Earthquake, with Charlton Heston. Now we're going to come up to another quiet zone, and this is for the filming of The Burbs. The TV show stars Keke Palmer, who was in one of our hit films, Nope, a couple years back, written and directed by Jordan Peele. I'm going to turn off the sound for a moment. We're not going to drive close enough to the set yet to see production, close enough where they would hear the sound of my voice. While the sound is off, have your cameras ready, because we're about to drive by a very famous shark.
Fred's like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's shake the nauseous guy. I'm like, it doesn't work.
Hey, it's a fin. He owed me $5. He just wants to be friends.
I didn't know a shark came in.
Little Brucey.
And that means back in the day.
Yeah. Which is not realistic. Sharks can't swim backwards.
They told me not to talk while we went through the attraction, and then they didn't turn the sound off. That was not my fault. The movie Jaws turns 50 years old this year. That was released in June of 1975, directed by Steven Spielberg. We're going to stop for a moment in front of our next set. It's a Mexican village, and we're going to create some very simple weather effects. There are speakers inside the sets. We're going to turn on the speakers. We're going to add the sound of thunder, and we're flashing strobe lights, because on film, that's going to look like lightning is flashing. Hidden in the trees, there are sprinklers. We're going to turn the sprinklers on. We're going to make it rain to show you how easy it is to create a storm whenever we need it on a movie set. The problem with this special effect, we do it all day. So every time a tram stops here, it rains. All the water's recycled, but the set is built on a hill. And over the course of the day, a lot of water builds at the top of the hill. At one point, it overflows, and all the water rushes down, and it creates a flood in the area. There's actually been a couple times the flood has hit one of the trams just as we're driving through. This morning, we are that tram. Be careful if you're sitting on the left side, there's a flood coming.
Just ran out of the tree, like, oh, my God.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. There we go. On the monitors, this is that special effect in a scene from the family comedy Big Fat Liar.
You can't outrun a wolf, kid!
We'll see about that.
Nacho Libre had filmed out in this Barbara Backlot. That's a Paramount film with Jack Black. Universal isn't the only company that makes movies at the studio. Any studio can rent our sound stages, our backlot sets. Every major motion picture studio has done movies here. Disney, Paramount, Warner Brothers. Sony had rented this Barbara Backlot about 5 years ago, and they were shooting a movie. When they were filming, we were told, don't say what the name of the movie is. Don't say who's starring in the film. Don't say who's directing the film. We're like, okay. So we knew what it was. We couldn't tell anybody on the trams. So they've got people dressed up as cowboys, and they're riding horses past the tram as they're driving around the area. They filmed out here for about 3 weeks. It didn't bother anybody on the tram that we couldn't say what it was. We could just say, hey, they're doing a top secret production right now. So people are taking pictures of the sets and the horses and the cowboys. In the 3 weeks that they were filming, not one guest on any tour recognized Leonardo DiCaprio. Nobody recognized Brad Pitt. They didn't recognize Quentin Tarantino. They were doing Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And in the film, Leonardo DiCaprio's character is an actor working on a Western TV show. So they shot Western scenes out here. But when we were driving by, Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio were dressed up like they're from the 1960s when the film takes place. So they're basically dressed up in normal clothes. They're walking right past the tram. Nobody's paying attention to them. They thought they were crew members. They weren't dressed up as cowboys. Everybody's taking pictures of the cowboys. We couldn't point them out. Quentin Tarantino said, keep it a secret. Don't say what we're doing out here. So you really never know who you're gonna see when we're riding around on these tours. I've got my final quiet zone on the tour coming up for The Burbs with Keke Palmer, filming on the street that had been used as Wisteria Lane on Desperate Housewives. I'll be back in about 3 minutes. This is probably going to be the longest quiet zone. I'll turn the mic back on as soon as they let me.
He's getting his steps in. When the rain started, it's like, oh, there's a squirrel.
Squirrel now that she'll go with rain started.
Okay, thank you everybody. That should be the last time I'll need to do that. Whenever we're using a specific vehicle for a production, it's called a picture car. We've got a whole collection of famous picture cars up here. Some of them on the left are from Steven Spielberg productions. Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, the Flintstones. We have one of Magnum PI's Ferraris on the right side of the tram, and some little Who vehicles from How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Dominic Toretto's car from the Fast and Furious franchise is on the left, and a yellow Camaro, a Bumblebee from Paramount's Transformers. The picture cars that we have on the lot were abandoned by the original owners, and nobody knows what happened to them. All of them disappeared pretty shortly after they checked into this motel. This is the Bates Motel from Psycho. It's run by Norman Bates, and he lives in that creepy house at the top of the hill behind the motel. He goes a little mad sometimes.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
That's the guy right there. That's Norman Bates. He runs the motel all by himself, so he's usually very busy. He's helping a guest check in right now. We're gonna stop. we want to give you time to get some pictures of the house from Psycho. You can get a picture of Norman carrying a dead. What? Why does he do that in front of us? Norman! Everybody just saw that happen. These people have cameras on their phones. You have a knife. I didn't take pictures. In the third car, they're far away from me. They may have. Norman! Norman, I'm kidding, Norman. Don't stab people. I will tell your mother. Norman lives with his mother. Right now, she's sitting in a rocking chair, looking out of her bedroom window from the second floor, so you can catch a glimpse of Mrs. Bates as we're driving past the house. Do you see her upstairs? That is a handsome woman. Behind the Psycho house, an airplane crashed. It destroyed a whole neighborhood. This is a set that was built for Paramount's War of the Worlds.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision of Stephen.
We put together to sit down to talk about War of the World. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen, calm down. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now close.
Robbie, get in. Get in.
There's a movie set behind the airplane on the left. You're going to see a log cabin tucked away back there. That was built for the great outdoors. John Candy and Dan Aykroyd. We're going to drive through one more movie set before we head back to the theme park. We're almost home. For the next few moments, we are still riding around on private property. So one last reminder, don't jump off the tram if you have an emergency. Pull that red cord above you so we can stop when it's safe. I'll see what you need help with. Our last movie set is the town of Jupiter's Claim, which was built for the suspense film Nope, written and directed by Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jupe Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Show. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? What? A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. Welcome to the world of No.
Wanted to stop for a moment, if you need time to get some pictures. When we leave Jupiter's Claim, I need to make a quick call to our security department. So while I make the call, everybody please remain seated. This just takes a minute. Security, we're leaving the last set on the back lot. Are we clear to come in?
Look, this might be more serious than I thought. What just happened?
You're cutting out.
This is a secure line. Who are you?
Oh.
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service. And as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge.
The hell you are.
Let me clue you in on two things, sweet cheeks. One, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle. And two, if An international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is honing in on this vehicle to take that witness out. Shaw's as ruthless as they come, and he'll stop at nothing to eliminate his target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger. Other than that, enjoy the ride.
This is not your jurisdiction.
It is now, Stink Pickle.
I'm so tired of you stink guys stepping in. Just whenever you feel like.
Mute him.
All right.
Don't you?
Bye.
That's better. We're moving your vehicle to a safe location until we have the situation under control. Until then, I want everybody to stay calm. Enjoy the ride. I'm taking care of business. Hobbs out.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you with Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
Alright, look guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and meet you in there.
All right, they want us to move a little farther into the building. There's no need to put on your 3D glasses right now. We're just gonna hide until it's safe for us to go back outside. This actually works out in our favor. There's a party going on in the building. Oh, there they are. All right, I'm gonna be back a little bit later. I'm required to get off the tram to join them.
Everybody out! The FBI!
No!
Music off!
Why are you breaking up the party? We just got here. Everybody's leaving? What are we supposed to be doing?
This is what we're doing. This is the race day after party, and what other?
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Neil, that's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. I got you. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Hobbs, escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss. Got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of something.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. Hobbs can't hold forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
All right, everybody, we're gonna go catch up with them. Now is a good time to put your 3D glasses on and get ready. According to what Don just said, Owen Shaw's getting pretty close to finding us. That was Fast and Furious Supercharged. That was Fast and Furious Supercharged. Ethan Hobbs, did we do okay?
Can I go home now?
Everybody, you've protected the witness and you can resume breathing.
You know it's crazy out there. You guys ride hard. Respect.
Now my Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it.
They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys did good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
As we wait for the opening of Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift next year, we're bidding farewell to Fast and Furious Supercharged, which means you guys are some of the last guests to experience the original Fast and Furious here on the Backlot. Now we're heading back to the theme park, and as we head back home, I want to thank all of our annual pass holders for coming back and joining us today.
You buy 3 donuts, you get a free tote bag. You'll be on your way to many of your shows and attractions. And you can just follow the path.
Great afternoon, folks. How are you, ma'am? Now, this is a great... Now, if anybody has any questions about Blue, please feel free to ask. I'd love to answer any questions you have about Blue. Oh. Now, she is challenging this guest to see how he is going to respond. He is remaining perfectly calm. This is a great way to show her that you are not a threat to her and not threatened by her. Would you see that?
The elephant in the room, or rather, the dinosaur in the room. How much does a dino weigh? We're all thinking it. I know I am. Fossilized dung is called coprolites. Until now, researchers could only estimate based on fossilized coprolites how much an animal weighs.
Yes, you are. Please, stay seated at all times. Make sure your personal belongings are safely stowed, including hats.
Okay, watch your step. When gates open, come on in.
Turbo, you are cleared from visitor center. Have a nice ride.
to an explosion of life. At the top of the food chain sat the Mosasaurus, apex predator of the deep.
You are clear for entry.
One of the latest additions to our Jurassic World family. In a moment, you will enter Predator Cove, home to some of Jurassic World's most powerful creatures.
We have a containment alert. Show multiple containment failures. Multiple systems failures.
Hold all boats in safe zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Claire Deer. Please remain calm. We have assets out of containment and help is on the way. In the meantime, please.
The security team is deployed. They will get you protected.
All three, the Indominus Rex escaped. Please remain in the boat and stay calm. Listen to me. Do not panic. If you can see me, I need you to keep your hands inside the boat. The slightest movement will set these animals off.
As your boat enters the station, please raise your arms, and your lap bar will raise automatically. Exit to your right, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Jurassic World.
Transforming now.
Autobots, transform and roll out. Greetings, humans. I am Optimus Prime. My Autobots and I are here searching for the Allspark, and we must find it before Megatron and his Decepticons. Fate rarely calls upon us at a moment of our choosing. But if you're ready to join the Autobot army, let me hear you make some noise. You sound ready, and if you are, so am I. Yes, team, send in the first recruits. Welcome, Freedom Fighters. Number 16 is reporting for duty. And ready for battle. Interesting form of camouflage. Yes, the colors are quite unique. Why do you two stand so far apart? You know, we're stronger united.
Because we've been married for 20 years.
I see. That meets the eye. Autobots, transform and roll out. Farewell, my friends. And watch out, Megatron. We're coming for you. One shall stand, and one shall fall.
Kaiser, head on down.
Thank you.
Something went wrong. Good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, they're leaving. Never mind. Yes, it's okay though.
Hold the handrail and face forward at all times.
Can you tell me more about it again?
Oh yeah, see, this is gonna be like the last maybe 10 seconds of the roller coaster. So we'll have a hill, go into a loop, a corkscrew, then one more loop, and then right into a pit. Now what's in that pit? That's up for debate. Okay, we're gonna still be talking about that. I think this is good, right?
Looks very good.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be pitching later today.
Awesome. Trust me. $8.